Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Well then, Mahrez has made something of that. It's Mahrez! 2-0 to Leicester City! Next to him, Anthony Canoca finds Wood. Wood should score! Wood finds Canoca! Yes! Here comes Leicester again with Hefke and Ibbett! Oh, this is incredible! Got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy!
Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube.
Good evening and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses, and we've got a good one tonight. I've got my good friend Joe on the channel. As you can see, if you don't know Joe, if you've been living under a rock for the last, I don't know, what has it been, 5 years or whatever it is. 6 years, he's old man in YouTube terms. he's got the grey in the beard and everything. No,
I know, right? It is bravo.
At least you can grow a beard, mate. But no, Joe, welcome, mate.
Tash you've got, innit?
Oh, don't, mate.
Looking like Ron Jeremy, Leicester's answer to Ron Jeremy.
Fucking hell. Right, Joe, mate. I mean, I've invited you on because somebody's already asking about the crisps. There you go.
Chris, now
Joe actually. Yeah, Joe let me off because he said they're sentimental, right?
You can't. I wouldn't be eating any if I had something like that, so I let him off. He still owes me for a bet though from about 4 years ago.
Well, I think it was 50. It's down to 40 because I've done about 15 in super chat. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there in installments, mate. Installments. No, I mean, Joe, mate, I wanted to get you back on because we did a bit of this last season, and the same. I've obviously been on yours loads as well, and you know, last season it was Leicester in the Premier League and you guys in the Championship. Now roles are reversed. So I wanted to come on, just have a catch up and have a chat, mate. So I'm going to get straight into it, mate. What have you made to your start, your very short start to the Premier League so far, mate?
Well, all the new. This is embarrassing for Leicester because all the newly promoted sides are already stacking up wins. You folks didn't get wins. I think the last Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester had to wait till November to all be on wins. Do you know what I mean? So it's been a good start for us. I think I know it's crazy, but we came up at the right time because we've come up at a time where a lot of teams, because of PSR and that, haven't really been able to do a lot of business. I think we've come up at a time where there's more teams in Europe than there's ever been, and that's going to have an impact on their weekends when them European games kick off, which they kick off next week. So we're going to see impact there. So I think we've come up at the right time. Obviously, it'll be tough, but I think we've got a better chance, if we're being totally honest, and I think even you'll admit that, than any of the newly promoted teams had last year. Just with the starts alone. Yeah, we got walloped by Arsenal, but that can happen, right? We've drew with Newcastle, we've beat Everton, Sunderland have won 2 games, Burnley have won 1, I think, and got only just beaten by Manchester United, by the way. But yeah, we all look like we're going to compete, man. And I know, obviously, there might be a rivalry or we dislike or whatever, but ultimately, it's better for the Premier League, Locks. It's much better for the Premier League. Surely you would want someone to stay up so that when you come up next year, it makes it sort of easier. Whereas if we three come down again, then the gap just gets bigger again. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love for one of Sunderland or Burnley to stay up, to be honest, mate. I'd love that. Yeah, no, this is what annoys me, though, man, because, like, people will say, oh, why are you trying to force a rivalry? It's not, it's banter, right? It's banter. It's banter. Yeah. It's like, you gave us shit when you beat us twice, but we went up. Yeah. We gave you shit back when you
That's
lost.
Football, man. You're supposed to enjoy it, man. Like, if I beat you, I'm gonna rip you. Like, that's what it is. And in recent times, we have been going, look, I'll tell you how much we have, because when we beat Everton and Dewsbury Hall got absolutely smashed into by Ampadu, all Leeds Twitter was quote tweeting when Dewsbury Hall was singing Leeds are falling apart again. So that tells you, in recent times, we've annoyed each other. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, right.
Who's going to finish higher, though? Dewsbury Hall or Leeds?
Yeah, Dewsbury Hall.
Well, just quickly, what do you make to that little? Yeah, I was going to say, like, Grealish and Dewsbury Hall linking up, and DI as well, man.
Yeah, we got Everton at the right time, I think. Obviously, it was first game under the lights at Ellen Road as well, so it was always going to be tough for them. But we definitely got them at the right time because now Grealish is cooking. They looked a bit out of sorts. They didn't have many chances. Big up Lee Chappie, by the way. Do you know, I was dying to reply to his Twitter to say, well, if you didn't get the Jamie Vardy role, there's something wrong because you're basically his fucking twin. Like, surely you just had to walk in and go, hi, and they went, you signed.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, man. Imagine like he lost out to someone like me. I'd be like, what's going on? But no, yeah, listen, Everton are a good side, man. David Moyes is a good manager. And look, you'll be able to laugh at this with me. Look at West Ham now. West Ham, they won the European trophy. Oh, we're better than this. They're going to end up getting relegated, bro. They're one of the teams I've got going down. And then Everton going to climb up the table with Moyes. Yeah, so
I did have a little gander. I did have a little gander earlier at your post-window predictions, and I saw Leeds in 14th?
14th.
Wolves and West Ham to go down?
Wolves, West Ham, I think my predictions had... No, it weren't Brentford. It were Wolves, West Ham and Burnley. Yeah. Brentford just outside.
So, I mean, I remember, as recent as like the summer saying to you that I think the gap's too big.
I don't forget it. I've got a WhatsApp of you saying, we're winning the championship. Yous are coming down. Whereas the week before, I've got a voice note off you saying, we're going to get relegated.
The people in this chat call me the Welsh chubby Joe Wayman because I am. Well, no, they don't say the chubby bit because they're nice, but they mean it. No, I was going to say that the one with hair, a Joe Wayman with hair, I should say. But no, I was going to say that I'm as bullish as you are, right? Like 1 minute 100%. we're winning the league, the next we're getting relegated to League One. So,
bipolar, man, bipolar Joe. That's what I said.
Yes. Well, I'm going to ask you about Leicester in a bit, but I just wanted to say, like I said to you, and it's been a massive talking point over the last year or so that the gap's too big. So now being in there, I mean, you went to Arsenal, you got smacked up. What was it? 5-0? 5-0 was it?
Yeah.
Although you've got two other good results as well, so you can't ignore that. So do you think it was bullshit? Is the gap too big? Is it not too big? What's your thoughts on that now?
I don't think it's too big. No, I know it's only 3 games, but look, this is the way I look at it, right? For the last 2 seasons, that team's got relegated straight away, right? Let's have a look at them teams. First season, Sheffield United. Sheffield United never do well. They don't have enough money. They don't do good business. They came down. They had Heckingbottom. Then they had Wilder. Shite, right? Luton are now a League One team. So, gone. And who else? Burnley came up, much like Russell Martin. We're going to play our way. They got slapped up every week. Then the season you came up, Ipswich bought for the championship. You lost your manager and your best player weeks before. Was never going to work. You also appointed the wrong guy by Leicester. And, mate, your transfer business was bad. Let's be honest, right? And then... Southampton was like, company, Russell Martin will play our way. So there's context applied to that. The 3 that have come up this time, they've already shown, man, they're different. Like Sunderland have got 6 points, we've got 4, and Burnley have got 3. And it's not as if we've had easy starts either. Like, we've played Newcastle, Arsenal, and Everton. Like, that's a really tough start on paper. And we got 4 points. Now, the true test locks is what's coming up. We got Fulham away, we got Wolves, we got Bournemouth, then we got Spurs. We'll have a better understanding. If I come back to you in a month's time and we've lost all 4 of them, then I might be saying something different. But really try and get a point at Fulham, beat Wolves. You know what I mean? 10 wins is what we need, mate. 10 wins, and we need 9 now. So
I was plugged in a little bit to your deadline day, and I mean,
brutal. If we don't stay up, it's because of that. It's because of deadline day.
It's crazy, man, because a deadline day can like just make or break your window.
100%.
It's crazy because Leicester had a horrific window, really, but then horrific might be harsh because our aim was to get rid of some high earners and we did that. But we ended it with 3 loan deals, which doesn't sound like anything special, but we're buzzing. Like we are buzzing with our 3 loan deals. Because we got a striker in. Obviously, Vardy left, in the summer. We got a striker in from Feyenoord. We got an Aaron Ramsey who is unknown because he's had a bad injury, so he could be really good. He could be a bag of shit. We just don't know. Jordan James. I mean, I know I messaged you about Jordan James and you said you like that signing, but Our, even though our window was really quiet, I mean, prior to deadline day, Joe, our only incoming was Asmir Begovic. He was the only incoming until deadline day. But when the window was going, mate, when it was going on throughout the summer, I thought you guys were having a good window. Other than, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Longstaff, mate, to be honest with you. I feel like that's a very Oliver Skip signing. Is that harsh?
Very harsh, yeah. Although I rated them.
Oh, mate, he's terrible. He's so bad.
I rated Skip, though, right? I rated Skip. But no, mate, Sean Longstaff were man at match against Newcastle.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Honestly, it's a great signing for us. It's Premier League experience, which we've lacked in previous seasons. So, yeah, more than happy with the deals we got done. The only issues is the attack, mate. I would argue it's all relative, but I think it's weaker than we had last year.
Well, that's what I was looking at because I saw some of the who was it who spoke? Was it the manager? Was it the CEO? Who was it who spoke
Robbie
afterwards?
Evans, what a clown, Robbie Evans.
And I saw one of them said that no one you could have got would have improved the front line. Is that right? I mean, that can't be true.
So the fans won't like to hear it, but we didn't think there was many out there that could improve on non-tone James.
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
We could have got Fatu. He improves straight away.
You couldn't
Leeds
have,
fans
you
were
have
saying,
got him. You wouldn't.
No, but you know what I'm saying, right?
He was available. Yeah,
exactly. There are wingers out there. So yeah, look, a lot of our season will hinge on Calvert-Lewin, Mecha, and Okafor's injury history because they have issues. So a lot's banking on that, mate. But if they come through, then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Has JJ played for you yet?
Came off the bench against Newcastle.
Okay.
I was happy with the signing initially. I do think we've overpaid, massively so. Hearing what they had to say once the window's shut, I'm annoyed that they signed James Justin now. But again, I think it's just lies. I'll tell you why, right? Because they told us they maxed out. They spent every available penny. So you're lying. Because if you spent every available penny and you knew we needed a winger, why, just a week before the window ends, did you spend 10 million on James Justin when you already have enough cover? Does that make sense? Not a direct cover, but you could go, right, well, if needs be, we can put Byram there. Strauch's played left back before. He's also played Harrison at left back in pre-season. Right back, we've got Bogle. Ampadu's played there before. So can Byram. So I don't believe that we'd maxed out, because if you'd maxed out, you wouldn't have put 10 million on a backup right back, left back a week before the window shuts. But I do think we've overpaid for him regardless. I like the signing, bro. I do. I don't think he gets in at right back because Bogle's phenomenal. He's quality. But it's competition, innit? And strong competition. I don't think...
Who's your left back?
Started really well.
Goodmanson
started really well, mate. Left back, he was shite against Arsenal, but they all were. But against Newcastle and Everton, he was one of the better players. So again, it might be a case of why have we spent... come the end of the season, if they stay fit, be like, why did we spend that money? But...
Yeah, I mean, 2 of the highlights of Leicester's summer window was getting 12 million for Casey McAteer from Ipswich and getting 10 million for JJ because, I mean, James Justin...
Caduce, right, as well? Like, you could...
Even though we didn't, it meant that we could have, I think the thing is, mate, with JJ, it's like, pre-ACL, he was phenomenal. Like left back, right back, left centre back, even under Brendan Rodgers. He got the England call up, of course, as well. since then, mate, it's been so hit and miss. He's been very unreliable, and he's got less than a year left on his deal. So when we saw 10 million quid, mate, we thought, oh yeah, that's a great price for Leicester City. And same with Casey McAteer, 12 million for McAteer from Ipswich.
They showed a real naivety, mate. I think a real naivety with that deal. With not getting Harry Wilson over the line. I also think we overpaid for Sean Longstaff, if I'm being honest.
How much?
12. Again, he was in the final year.
But doesn't that show how crazy it was? Leicester paid 20 million for.
Of course, yeah. Like, what I will say, the most we've spent on a player is like 15, which isn't too bad. So I think Okafor maybe is about 17. I don't know, but Okafor from AC Milan about 17. Stack was 15, Biol was 15, keeper was 13. We haven't gone mad, so that's good. Do you know what I mean? And if these players have good seasons and we did go down, you'd think the release clauses will be higher than that. Do you know what I mean? So,
did you sell anybody? But like anyone of any value? No, when you came up,
man.
No.
We managed. Do you know what? I tell you what we managed to get, which were the maddest. We managed to get 2.5 million for Sam Greenwood from a team in Poland. Which is mental.
With him. We were worried for a second. We thought he was coming to Leicester.
Dirt, honestly, he's dog dirt. But Middlesbrough turned him down for 1 million. Preston turned him down. So then when we got 2.5 from a team in Poland, I was like, eh? So that was mad. But we gave away Darko Jabe. We literally gave him to Hull. Which I don't understand. Yeah, if they sell him in future, we get half at transfer fee. But still, you gave him away.
2 years ago, I remember you telling me that he was going to be better than Harry Winks.
I mean, he probably will be. That still stands.
Yeah,
but we got finessed on that one as well. City, 5 million. When Lavia went to Southampton, we got Darko Jabe. But yeah, madness. So he went. Joseph's gone on loan to Mallorca without option or obligation. Ramazani's gone on loan to Valencia with Corberan without an option.
What do you make to them two? Like them two there leaving? Because am I right in saying both kicked up a bit of a fuss to leave?
Not really Ramazani, no, he didn't. But the manager don't fancy him. I think it kicked up a fuss because half of the fan base think he's messy.
You did 1 year ago.
I did not.
No, it was Oscar. It was Oscar.
Yeah, it was not me.
I'll never forget when Oscar.
Remember when Oscar pretended that he fucking made that pass? Is that what you were going to say when he?
No, I was going to say Oscar told me that Somerville, Rutter, and Pirot were like Ronaldo, Messi, and Pirot and Kane of the Championship.
What do you call it? MSN, the MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar,
something like that. Yeah.
He's
but no, I was surprised to see. Yeah, I was surprised to see them both go. To be fair,
Joseph, mate, he can get in the bin, man. He's a dick. I don't like him now.
What happened there? What happened?
So he didn't get game time last season. Well, he did. He started the season, didn't play well enough. Then he refused to train this summer. I want to leave, so we sent him on loan. But yeah, like I think what I would say is like skill set of bang average, but ego of I'm a Premier League starting 9 kind of thing, and he's just not. So he's gone. There isn't an option or obligation. I think the club have done that because they expect him to do well in Spain, and then they can sell him. There's no guarantees that he'll do well. I don't think he's scored yet, anyway. Ramazani for Valencia, he's a good player, man. Can't get away from that fact. I do think he's overgassed by the fan base, but he's a good player, clearly talented. And the fact we didn't get Buonanotte, what are your thoughts on that? Did you see the Buonanotte deal? You see what happened?
Yeah, well, initially I was having a bit of a laugh because Leeds fans spent a year saying Leicester's team was shit, and they bought JJ and wanted El Canusa for Buonanotte, but. Yeah, the Buonanotte stuff's crazy. Like, that is such a random move. Like, I don't get it. And
did
then
you see his
the Champions
interview?
League stuff. Yeah.
Did you see his interview? So we had the deal done. We had the flight booked, everything. He's coming to us on loan. Play on the right, play in the 10. Perfect. What we're missing, right? That's why we tried to get Harry Wilson. Then all of a sudden, he's on his way to Chelsea. I'm like, but he's not going to play at Chelsea. What's all that about? Then on his interview, he's like, I came here because I can play Champions League. I can't wait. The next day, the Champions League squad gets announced. He's not in the squad. But I just think
they don't need him.
Exactly, mate. That lad has wasted a season of his career. When he's old, they'll look back and think, what did I do in 25, 26 other than sit on the bench?
And the year before.
I bet
2 years.
Yeah, but at least at your place, he played, bro.
Well, first half, he barely played. Second half of the
Did he
season.
not?
No.
Oh,
El
really?
Canoes came in. Yeah, under Cooper, Buonanotte was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, man, I hear what you're saying. I mean, is there a chance? I suppose there's a chance that Brighton recall him, right? Like, that could happen, I'm guessing. Although knowing Chelsea, there's probably a no recall clause or whatever it is in there. But yeah, it's a bit of karma in it. He goes there instead to sit on the
100%,
bench.
yeah.
And
But I would rather he be here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember you were linked with Buonanotte 2 years ago as well, weren't you? In the Championship that season, you were in the league with us. I remember you were linked with him and you were talking about him.
Potentially, mate. We've been linked to fucking everybody. You know what it's like.
Yeah. So I've seen a lot of interesting conversations online from Leeds fans about Farke. I've also seen you pulling. Well, I say pulling your hair out. You finished doing that year now, but what do you make? Yeah, I mean, I find it a bit crazy. Although I can't talk, right, because I was like pretty much like that with Cooper from day 2. But like, it's interesting to see.
I think
because there was talk in the summer that they might sack him. What was that all about as well?
Yeah, fuck knows about that, mate. To be honest, it's silly. They should have just backed him from the outright. Maybe they did look at another manager. I'm not too sure. I think maybe there might have been a breakdown in recruitment potentially about who was making the decisions and stuff. So I don't know. But anyway, he kept his job, and the fans, like, there's a large section, a vocal minority, sorry, should I say, online, and in my comments, more to the point. That say should be gone. And after we got beat by Arsenal and then got beat by Chef Wednesday's kids, which was bad, don't get me wrong. But they were like, sack him. And I'm like, really? Like, we're 2 games into the Premier League. We've got 1 win, 1 battering. Then when we came back against Newcastle, he shut them up, bro, really, because that's a good point, regardless. Yeah, it's a good point. And I think what's happened now with the transfer window going the way it did, because they haven't properly backed him, or they've at least let him down in that respect. I think the fan base are more behind him now. Does that make sense? Because they're like, he asked for 2 players.
Yeah,
you didn't get any. Do you know what I mean? And now, so if anything, the fan base are more behind him now, I would hope. But that'll soon change. You know what it's like, man. You get beat and it'll be like, get him out. So
I saw a poll straight away as soon as you lost the game against Sheffield Wednesday. I saw a Leeds poll straight away.
On a channel, yeah?
Out. Yeah.
Why are you running with that, innit? It's mad, innit? Mad, though.
Is it Karen. The same with Leeds? Is it? Do you find? Yeah, Karen, yeah, I did laugh when I saw that. Is it like this in the Leeds fan base? Because obviously you guys have got loads of channels, right? With quite large followings. And do you find that different channels have a larger majority of certain opinions? Or
yeah, defo, bro, 100%. Yeah, because shots get thrown, and I think. Yeah, there's a lot of so say if we get beat next 3, my chat will be just coming for me. Do you know what I mean? Because as well, I also understand it as well, Locks, a bit like yourself, I'm bullish me. So if something goes my way, I'll remind them. Do you know what I mean? So then they're like, but they can't say it. So when they get the opportunity to, they come out. Obviously, it is what it is, man. It's all a bit of fun, man. It's YouTube, innit? But I said before the season, like last season, mate, we were going to win the league, and like people were talking about the manager then, and I was thinking, if it's bad now, wait till we get to the Premier League, because like our November, we've got like Chelsea, Liverpool, City, like back to back, and I'm just thinking we could go like 2 months without getting a win, so people need to buckle up, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
imagine if it were as bad as your lot last season, with all due respect, though. Fucking hell, man. That was a bad season for newly promoted teams.
Well, Cooper lasted 12 games. Do you see Farker lasting longer than that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you think though at all that with all the rumours that there were in the summer, and also then, like you say, a noisy majority or noisy minority, whatever you want to call it, being Farker out, do you think maybe the board are waiting to sack him? Like, do you think it wouldn't? Do you not think it would take much to sack him, or do you think they're on board with him fully? Because surely you would have spent more money. Although you said they've blamed that on PSR, right? Is there maybe did they not want to back him too much?
No, I don't believe that, mate. No, I don't. Honestly, I think I don't believe that there's some sort of like hidden reason, like because they just were shit. They just were shit. Like for me, I think, like Simon says, I think he sees out the season. I heard that in January when we didn't spend, right? Everyone went, they're saving it for a new manager in summer, or they're saving it to big spend. Then this time they were saying to me, maybe it's because they don't back him and they want him to fail. And I'm like, why would they do that though, right? Surely they want him to succeed because
they're going to lose money. They'll lose money.
100%. And then we found out with that interview they did, mate, that they don't like to do January business. So that's why for the last 2 seasons we've had one player coming in January, and that was Connor Roberts the first season. Outside of that, we don't do business in January. So and like Danny says there, we have spent 100 million. So they have backed him. Do you know what I mean? They have.
Is that how much you've spent? 100 mil?
100 million, yeah. 10 players.
Because like I remember last summer, because that's how much you need now, isn't it? To get your squad to compete.
Yeah,
you know, because
basically, yeah.
Leicester, I know Ipswich spent like 130 million or 120 million last summer.
Yeah.
And now you look at the squad and say, like, what did you spend it on?
Yeah, exactly.
And same with, I mean, Leicester spent 80, but 20 of that was on Oliver Skip, right? So 10 million was on Jordan Ayew, or 8 million was on Jordan Ayew. So how much have Burnley spent then? Because I know Sunderland have spent the most. What have they spent? Like 150 million? Sunderland?
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. I think they spent similar to us, bro.
Burnley?
I think so. Maybe. I'm not sure. I know. I think Sunderland spent more. I'll check actually, but
Sunderland definitely. I think they're like in the 7th place or something for like highest spending.
Yeah, they spent a lot, but they had a lot of space,
well,
right?
They got Jude in as well. Job, sorry, they got Job out.
They sold Job, yeah, but also, mate, like their squad comparative to mine and yours, they barely spent nothing on.
That's true. Yeah,
they spent nothing on it, bro. So, like the likes of Trey Human stuff, the right back, I think he was less than $500,000. Sirkin, all these players they brought in, I think they were surprised they even went up. Does that make sense? So, like, they've gone up, they've got all this headroom, and then they've also sold Job, and then they sold Clark the summer before to Ipswich, didn't they? So they had plenty of wiggle room. So they've gone for it, man. They've gone for it. I like that they've gone for it, as long as they don't, you know, as long as it's not between us two to stay up. But yeah, exactly. Their wages are low, man.
But if they go down,
yeah,
surely they're going to be on the edge a little bit. With
yeah,
PSR.
You would imagine so, mate. They'd have to do a lot of selling, wouldn't they, man? They've basically bought 2 new fullbacks, new keeper, brand new midfield, a couple of wingers. I think they've still got Isidore and Mayenda up top and whatnot. But yeah, they've like Xhaka's there, obviously, Siddiqui Diarra. They've bought well, but like you say, it's like with anything. You go down if you've bought a decent enough squad. I mean, who have you lost when you went down?
This time we lost. So we say lost. We wanted them. We wanted most. So the one we lost was Bilal El Khanous, right? We would have loved Bilal to stay.
Yeah.
Hermanson as well to West Ham. By the way, though, did you see his start to the season? He's conceding 8 goals in 2 games.
Bad, mate. Do you know what though? As well, he looks shit when like the attempted saves and that looks were bad, mate.
Yeah, I think he faced like there was like he faced eight shots and conceded all 8 at one point.
Yeah, man. One of them he jumped over, I swear.
And Didi, we lost to a release clause, but he only signed again because he ran out of contract when we got promoted, and then we gave him another deal, but it had a relegation release clause, so we lost him. But Yeah, El Kanous and Didi and Hermanson with a 3. And then after that, we got Connor Cody out the door to Wrexham, 2.5 million.
What did I tell you about that guy?
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
2 years ago, you told me 2 years ago. He's only good. Fucking hell, I've got balloons. Yeah, you told me 2 years. He's only good for card tricks, wasn't it? Only good for card.
Yeah,
tricks.
that's it. Yeah.
Who else did we lose? JJ, obviously, but again, 1 year left. Probably the right move. Danny
definitely.
Ward, worst goalkeeper, and honestly, that I've ever seen. Can you believe that
we got weren't he?
We got Cody and Ward off the books to Wrexham.
Decent.
Mental.
Decent.
So yeah, we've not. I mean, we've kept Fatawi, mate. I mean,
yeah, that's big.
I'll stand by it. Best winger in the championship, in my opinion. Best winger in the championship.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I would argue, mate. You probably bang on.
We played.
The thing is, had he have not got an injury, he wouldn't have stayed. Yeah. It's actually been nice for you that he's got injury.
We might have stayed up. We might have stayed up.
Maybe. No, you never know though.
Yeah, I don't know. We played Charlton, mate, on the third game of the season, and Nathan Jones. Oh my God, what do you think of Nathan Jones?
He's a dickhead, isn't
he? Mate, he's a fucking knobhead.
He beat us with his Luton side twice, and I think he has the picture of him at Ellen Road like this, like he had it framed and that and put up and stuff. He's a God-fearing man as well, isn't he? He's right into God and religion and stuff like that as well. So, he's a bit of a bellend though, isn't he?
Well, Fatawi scored a 30-yard screamer against them to beat them 1-0. Right. And the first thing he said in his interview after the game was, well, the winner was scored by a player who's going to be in the Premier League in 2 weeks' time. He's not even going to be in this league. It's like, oh, fuck you, mate. But yeah, no, I think. Oh, let me ask you, mate. I mean, we're due points deductions, right? But the rumor is 9, Joe, and we're currently on 9 points. So,
the point. Do you think is that still going to happen?
We're going to get a points deduction. Yeah, we're going to get a points deduction. But we're currently on 9 points. We've got the 9 points that we're going to get deducted, whereas Sheffield United 0, Ipswich 3, Birmingham are on 7. So what do you reckon, mate? Leicester gonna because at the start of the summer I was like, I'm not sure we can go up. I'm not sure it's gonna happen. But the more I see, Joe, it reminds me how shit the Championship is. Some of the teams in this, it's shit, man. It's shit. Don't dress it up, man.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have a look at the table now.
I think it's weaker. Look at the table. I think it's actually weaker. Some people predicted it to be tougher.
I thought it would be harder.
Weaker. Well, look at the top, mate.
Middlesbrough. They're looking good though, right? 4 wins from 4.
Yeah.
Got the best striker in Europe in the league in Josh Sargent, Norwich.
Shut up.
Saints have started poorly as well. Bloody hell.
All 3. Yeah, Ipswich, Sheffield United. Sheffield United are on
Sheffield
0,
United
obviously.
is hilarious, bro. Do you know what as well? Do you know if they'd have kept Wilder, they wouldn't be at bottom, I tell you that.
Do you see them recovering, though? Do you see them recovering with time?
Not with him. They'll have to sack him. I think they'll have to sack him. You can't. How can you lose 4 on the Springbok? It's only going one way, that. It's only going one way. How is he going to turn that around? They brought in Danny Ings as well. Danny Ings is broke, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I look at Ipswich, mate, who I think are a lot of people's favourites, right? And were a lot of people's favourites. And I'm seeing Leicester City sell our dead wood to them. Like I'm seeing us sell McAteer, who's not good enough to play for Leicester.
They
or
haven't
start
got a
for
win
Leicester.
yet, have they?
They've not won a game. They've not won a game, mate. They've not won a game. They've got 3 draws. So this is what I'm saying, mate. So look at that table, right? Look at that table now and take off 9 points for Leicester's points deduction.
Yeah.
We're still going to be in it come the end of the season. But I'm seeing people big up Birmingham and Wrexham.
Not so much. I reckon Birmingham will be there or there.
Beat them 2-0. Easy. Dispatched. Easy.
I think Coventry top 6, Bristol City top 6, Birmingham top 6, yourselves top 6. See if Middlesbrough can maintain it. West Brom will always fall off. It's what they do. I still fancy Ipswich Southampton to sort the shit out. I do.
I think Southampton are, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Because I mean, you've got Will still, right? Who's still a bit of an unknown as well. We don't really know how that's going to go in the long run. But McKenna, you've got McKenna. But I could see McKenna leaving. I could see McKenna going up to the Premier League this season. You know, if they're not fighting for a title.
I don't think no one takes.
Do you not think anyone will touch him?
Nah.
What about Brentford?
Maybe Brentford could.
I think Brentford could. Or Danny Roll. They'll go for Danny Roll, won't they?
Danny Roll, yeah. Is he still out of work?
Yeah.
What do you reckon to your gaffer anyway, Cifuentes? Are you playing good football?
I fucking love him, mate. We love him. We all love him. He's come in and he's understood the assignment. Like he's proper. Like Leicester have got a bit of toxicity in the fan base, a lot of booing to players and stuff like that. And it's very easy for a manager, even though if he's probably thinking it, to say like, don't boo, get behind the team. Enzo did it, right? But he's coming out and saying like, I understand it. Like when we win, they're all celebrating, they're all happy, they're all backing us. When we lose, we'll put in a bad performance. Like they're entitled to say what they want to say. He's done a real big job of kind of integrating himself within the. I mean, he was down a pub the other day in Leicestershire, like having some beers with some fans and stuff like that. And the most impressive thing I think is, mate, he's going with the youth. He's going with the youth, which what Leicester fans want, and also he's not having the players who are the better players in the squad but don't want to be here or have poor attitudes. Wout Faes, he's made 3 substitute appearances and has been the best defender, but he won't start him. Martí Cifuentes will not start him because he doesn't want to be here. Harry Winks doesn't play anymore. You're on mute, mate.
Isn't there talk of him leaving as well still?
I mean, Faes and Winks could both leave because Saudi and Turkey's still open, right? But like, he's not starting these players because he knows their attitude isn't on it. Like they're not going to fight for the team. So he's playing more, maybe some of the more, the less quality, if you like Oliver Skipp. He's playing Oliver Skipp over Harry Winks, even though Harry Winks is better. Because Harry Winks don't want to be here. His attitude's an absolute shit show at the minute. Walking down the tunnel straight after games. He scored a goal in the cup and was just like head down, not even a fucking smile. So we love him, mate. We're absolutely buzzing with him. There's some questions there, obviously, about like the football. There's a couple flaws, if you like, to what he's trying to do, but it's always going to happen with every manager, I think. But yeah, mate, I think we're going up. I think we're going up, and we have the best. I'm telling you, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna call me bullish. Our youth product will play for Real Madrid. I'm telling you, mate. Jeremy Monga.
Where does he play?
Left winger. He's the one who played 5 games. Mate, he's going to play for England and Real Madrid within 5 years. Mate, he is 16 years old. He made his Premier League debut at 15, right? Second youngest after Ethan Nwaneri. And already this season, he's got a goal and 2 assists at 16 years old in the Championship. Better than Mavididi. He's better than Mavididi.
Is he out for a month?
Huh?
I've seen here Monga out of action for a month and set to miss 5 crucial games.
Don't take the piss.
Yeah, serious?
What are you on about?
That's what it says online.
Where are you looking at?
It also says here, online, by the 72, after becoming Championship's youngest scorer, Monga is being tracked by Barca and Real.
Yeah, there you go. No, I can't see this. I'm looking at it now. It's because he's at the. It's because he's the England youth teams. That's why. Yeah, the England youth teams. He's going to miss games. So, but yeah, mate, he played a game for the England under-18s the other night. Guess who he played 70 minutes. Guess who came on for him after 70 minutes?
Go on.
Max Dalman.
Nice.
So he's incredible, mate. Yeah, he's incredible. Remember the name, as they say. Remember the name. But he's 16. You don't want to play him too much. He's too good. He's too good not to play. We're absolutely buzzing with him. So we got a couple others as well. A couple of youth.
Maybe we'll take him next year.
Well, you fuck. Well, 100 million, mate, and he's yours. 100 million. We'll lose him. We'll lose him in the next 2 years, yeah, for sure. But he will be an absolute sensation, mate. I'm telling you, he's the best youth product to ever come through Leicester. Like Gary Lineker, Emil Heskey, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, Ben Chilwell, Harvey Barnes,
Stan Collymore. Was Collymore at Leicester? No,
I don't know if he was. He was at Leicester. I don't know if he came through Leicester, but all of these guys, Jeremy Monger is the most exciting out of them all. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, mate, before I let you go, because I know you're going to do your... you've got a stream which we're going to redirect over to. I want to just get predictions very quickly. So, Leeds, Premier League. You've already said it today, so you can say it again.
14th,
Where do you finish?
Man. 14th, yeah. We're difficult to beat, man. We're difficult to beat. 14th.
Well, other than Arsenal, obviously.
Yeah, but what score did you lose to Arsenal last year?
4-2? 4-2, I think.
Okay, and the other one?
Do you know in that 4-2, guess who scored our 2 goals? James
Harry
Justin.
Winks. Oh, James Justin, there you go. So if we'd have had Justin, maybe we'd have won. So 4-2, and what was the other one?
I don't know. What was the other one? When did we play the other one? I'll have to have a quick look. Leicester Arsenal. 2-0 Arsenal in February. 2-0.
So 6-2 aggregate, yeah?
Yeah. Let's see if you better that.
I'm screwed out with 5-0. We'll beat them 1-0 and it'll be... We'll beat them 1-0 at Ellen Road.
What is your championship? Where are Leicester going to finish, mate? If you had to...
Top 6. Top 6. It's too early for me to say in the championship yet if you go in the top 2. But I'll give you a top 6, which I didn't do before the season started.
Yeah, I was watching, the EFL, is it that EFL channel that's always all over TikTok?
I'm not sure.
The one Gab Sutton's on. Do you know Gab Sutton?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're on about Sporting Life?
Yes. One of the blokes on there, Leicester in 12th. I find it crazy. I find it fucking crazy.
What have second tier been saying? I don't miss them lads.
I think they said, I'm pretty sure they said 7th. I'm pretty sure, but I'll have to confirm. But yeah, 12th was the worst one I saw. So
they're good lads, don't get me wrong, but I don't miss them.
What, the second tier? Knobheads.
Yeah, they're good lads.
No, actually, no. Not knobheads. Only one of them is. Yeah. Anyway, they're all right. I'm going to say Leeds 18th, and Leicester
first.
I think Leicester are going to
points
be second.
Record.
Second.
Who wins the league then?
It's hard, man. It's tough. I'm going to go. I think. Oh man, I don't know.
Man.
I think top 3 will be Middlesbrough, Leicester, Southampton. I just don't know in what order.
Fair.
But out of them 3, I'd fancy Leicester. So we'll see. Right. Well, we'll do this again, Joe. We'll catch up again, mate. When's the next international
I'm going to
break?
get you on mine anyway.
When's the next international? Is it October?
October, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it again then, mate. We'll meet again in the next one and see Leeds in the relegation zone. So, right, there's a live redirect on to Joe's viewers and also any of ours that want to go over live redirect. So, what's the video?
I'm just ranking the signings, mate. I've got a little tier maker up, so we're just going to rank the signings.
Justin Bottom.
Nah, man, nah.
Right, we'll see you over there. Cheers, Joe, mate. All the best. See you all very soon.
Mate.
Bye-bye. Massive thank you to today's sponsor, Match Bingo. Over 200 grand has been paid out to players so far by taking sports betting, football and bingo and combining them into one amazing app. Make sure to get your bingo card for any Leicester City game in the upcoming season. Click that link in the description or via the QR code on screen.